Hey friends, today we are hanging out in Disney Springs and I am so excited. I wanted to come out and try the new cookie of the month at Gideon's Bakehouse, and they're celebrating halfway to Halloween and I can't even believe it. I feel like 2025 is going by so fast. On top of that, we have dining reservations at the Paddlefish restaurant, which is located in a giant steamboat, and I can't wait to share all of my experiences with you. So we're gonna eat some food, do some shopping, and have a beautiful Disney Springs kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. Well, it's another beautiful day here at Disney Springs. Temperatures are in the high 80s and it's expected to reach the 90s by this afternoon. But look how cozy this is. There's a family out there doing a fishing excursion. A lot of people don't know that you can do private fishing excursions here at Disney, and I think that's the first time I've seen them at Disney Springs. I think that's so cool. I think we're going to start by making our way right up to Gideon's to see what the special cookie of the month is. And like I mentioned, they're celebrating the halfway to Halloween marker. And I think that is so crazy that Disney itself is going to be putting out Halloween decorations in just 3 months. That blows my mind, but I'm excited for it. And I also hear they have special treats other than cookies for the halfway to Halloween celebration. So maybe we'll try a bunch. Here is a look at the Gideon's menu for May, and I love the artwork this month. Look at Barnabas is back for dessert, halfway to Halloween, and it's like an old horror movie poster, rated D for delicious. And the cookie of the month is the Morning Joe's Coffee Toffee cookie. Look at that. And they also have a brand new almond cookie cold brew, so I think we'll get them both. Double dipping. I'm also very excited to continue our mission of eating at every single restaurant here at Disney Springs. And like I said, every single month I'm going to go to a different location. And today, like I mentioned, we're doing Paddlefish, which is such a beautiful restaurant set inside of a steamboat. And I can't wait to show you guys the food. But first, we got to get the cookies. And would you take a look at these delicious beauties? Of course, I had to get the almond cookie cold brew and the coffee toffee cookie, but they had a special treat just for halfway to Halloween, and it's a dunking stick, kind of like a Dunkin' Donuts peanut stick, and I'm so excited to try it. It looks so good. I feel like we got a lot. This is a good Gideon's haul. I feel like we should start with the coffee toffee cookie, and let me tell you something, it definitely melted a little bit, so this is gonna be a messy cookie break, but I'm here for it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it is very, very melty, but I gotta try it. It's a pretty good cookie, but I don't taste much coffee in there. I think the chocolate is melting so much that it's kind of overpowering it. And it's awesome that they use decaf like coffee beans so that anybody can have it. I don't know, I think I'm probably more excited to try the dunking stick than actually having the cookie, because that looks right up my alley, and I don't think they make these at Dunkin' Donuts anymore. But I'm gonna take a couple more bites and then we're gonna get to the Dunkin' business. You can see a little bit of the coffee beans on the top there, but like I said, it's more of a chocolate chip cookie, like a lot of chocolate chips, and the toffee on the top there. Still, like I said, it's a very good cookie, but it definitely messes up with your hands. Look at these fingers. Now it's time to get to the dunking stick. I already tried a little bit of the coffee because I wanted to grab some of the ice out so I can wash off my chocolate fingers. But I'm guessing we'll just break this open, try it on its own, and then dunk it in the almond cookie coffee. Isn't that cool? I kind of wish I got the regular coffee though, because when I used to eat these at Dunkin' Donuts, let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. They used to sell like a peanut stick just like this. I used to literally dunk it into the coffee. In fact, that's why I thought they named Dunkin' Donuts, because you dunk the donuts in the coffee. But I mean, I guess that's why they named it. It's a really good combination. Here we go. Look at that. Now we gotta dunk it in the coffee. Get a little boop boop. Ooh. I'll tell you guys what, this is probably one of the best donuts I've ever had. Way better than Dunkin' Donuts version. I love it so much. And I love the almond cookie cold brew too. If you like almond cookies, you would definitely love that cold brew. Oh, look, all the ice is out of it because I had to use the ice chips to get the chocolate off my fingers. I wish I brought some napkins with me, but I can't wait to try more of the treats for the halfway to Halloween. I think they're going to have something maybe every weekend. I'll try to find a list and share it with you guys, but this one, it's a winner. I am definitely a big fan of the Dunkin' Sticks. I wouldn't put the cookie up in like my top 5, but this is one of the best treats I've had at Gideon's, and it tastes better than the Dunkin' Donuts peanut stick. And dipping it in the coffee, the only thing is I wish I had a regular coffee because I like that combination flavor. I mean, I like the almond cold brew, but it's like better when it's like peanut and like that coffee taste to it without any other flavors. Very, very delicious. Enough of the cookie business. Now I want to start making my way up to the World of Disney. I want to see if they got any new merchandise and also check out the snacks around the springs because I know they're doing a lot for May the 4th and then also Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th. So maybe we'll grab another snack or two. And then we got dinner at the Paddlefish. Lots of food. I had to run to the bathroom and wash my hands and my face because I had chocolate everywhere after that cookie review. So I hope it's not that bad on camera. I was more nervous that I was going to get it on my shirt because I love this new Toy Story shirt. 30 years. Can you believe that? Toy Story has been out for 30 years. That blows my mind. But like I said, we're going to move along and also see if they have anything for Mother's Day because that's this month too. Right outside the orange garage, they have a nice little stand set up for postcards for moms, and then a nice little photo opportunity with a sign that says mom. Look at that. I wish my mom would come down. Ma, you hear that? You gotta come down to Disney Springs so we can get a photo. Ooh, and I think the strolling piano's coming through.
Take you wonder by wonder over sideways and
that's so cool. I'm loving today. A whole new world. I love when we're able to spot the strolling piano going through Disney Springs. I think it's so cool. And how awesome is it that they have the Mother's Day cards set out? In fact, I think I'm gonna write my mom a postcard and wish her happy Mother's Day. Isn't this just so cool? You can send them out right here. They have a little mailbox. And look, I wrote, "Hi, Mom. I love you and miss you. Happy Mother's Day. Love your son." And I'm going to send it off to her. I hope she gets it. Put it on in there. And then you put the thing up, letting them know you got mail in there. I'm glad I got my mom a postcard, so be on the lookout, Mom. You got a postcard coming from Disney Springs. But now, like I said, I want to keep moving along, and I'm thinking about going up to Amarette's to see if they have any cool desserts, for Mother's Day and all the other festivities. There's a lot happening in May. I know we mentioned Mother's Day, May the 4th, and May 5th for Cinco de Mayo, but it's also Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And look, Amarette's has a lychee mousse. That looks actually really good, but they also have one for May the 4th for Star Wars. Choose your side petite cake. Layers of vanilla and chocolate chiffon, cookies and cream mousse, white and dark chocolate crispy pearls, and $22. Those cakes are so expensive, but they are pretty delicious. I think I'm all treated out for the moment, so we're gonna head on into the World of Disney. I might be saying no to a sweet treat right now, but maybe later after we have dinner, maybe we'll grab something else. Because I want to show you guys all of the cool limited edition food that they have at Disney Springs. They do a lot of different things, monthly for Island, Asian Island, Pacific or Heritage Month. Every month they got something going on. But like I said, World of Disney now, and I also want to check out the Roosevelt section because like I mentioned in my videos, we started selling Roosevelts in the park. And I think they're here in the World of Disney. It is definitely super busy inside the World of Disney, and I don't even know where they have the Roosevelt shirts. Probably in the men's section. I love how they have a map here for the World of Disney. Men's, accessory, women's, Star Wars, Mickey and Friends. They do mix up and change the layout quite often, so this is kind of handy. So I think we'll go make it to the men's section first. Oh, and they got a nice little pin trading section here. Look at that. And they're still celebrating the 25 years. We didn't make it to the men's section. We're still in the women's section, but I just wanted to show you guys these hats and this shirt because I love the design of them. Look at this. A world of magic and imagination. Walt Disney World since 1971. I wouldn't mind wearing this hat either. It's got the nice breathable back there. Very cool design. I'm loving all the retro Walt Disney World merchandise. Look, they even have a cool jacket. Wow. Holy moly, that is so awesome. Oh, and they got a skirt. They got a little bit of everything over here. They have a nice little Roosevelt section, even with mannequins wearing the Roosevelt shirts. Just take a look at that. I love this so much. And I actually wore all of these shirts when I was in Japan because they released them into the stores when I was gone away on my vacation. But this one I wore to Tokyo Disneyland. Look at it. It's all the Mickeys in the land. And then they have a Haunted Mansion one right here. And then they have the Star Wars one. Look at this one. It looks so good. And it's perfect for May the 4th. And when I was in Japan, I was wearing this shirt at Star Wars Celebration. And I met Hayden Christensen, the person that plays Darth Vader. And he told me, nice shirt. So now I think this is my favorite shirt. Oh, and then they got the Tiki Room one. This one I wore at Tokyo Disney Sea. Look at that. And I think they're the same prices. I love that they have the Roosevelt tags. This is so cool. I'll tell you what, it is so wild to see the Roosevelt shirts on Disney property for sale, and it's so cool. I'm so happy for the guys and the whole team up at HQ. What a great accomplishment. But now I want to move along and I want to check out the home goods. You know, I'm always looking for Disney home good merch. Looks like they swapped out the Mexico Pavilion home goods stuff that they had here last time and went with Disney Cruise Line. Got a nice little Disney Cruise Line pillow. I don't know if this is a plate set over here. Oh, it's a serving bowl. Oh, and then it has a candle. Wait, that's not a real candle. I was going to smell it. That was kind of trickery. And it's $30. It's not even a real one. They also have a nice section full of Minnie and her polka dots and home goods. You got picture frames, some kitchen towels. Simply irresistible. Oh, that's kind of clever. I like all of this stuff. Oh, look at that mirror down there. It makes it look like you have Minnie ears on when you look at it. Well, that's kind of cool. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like, but it makes you look like you have Minnie ears on. Look at that. I got Minnie ears, and I'm bald. Enough of the merchandise. I want to start making my way over to Paddlefish so we can get ready for our lunch reservation, but I want to stop at Goofy's Candy Company to show you their new build your own treats. Just take a look at this. They have a whole entire create your own treat menu. You pick from a Rice Krispie treat, marshmallows, cake pops, caramel apples, even Mickey ice cream bars. And then they build it however you want because they have a topping bar. And it's cool because the way you actually do it is you fill out this little form and it has all the toppings on it. Look, you can get a Mickey ice cream bar with Werther's Original Caramel. That is such an awesome, and then look at the toppings. Pretzels, graham cracker crumbs, cookie crumbs. Oh man, if I wasn't full right now and getting ready for dinner, I think I would build my own Rice Krispie treat or a Mickey ice cream bar because they look so good. Look at them back there, and they actually add a lot of detail to it. They got the chocolate there. Here's all the toppings. That looks like graham cracker crumbs. Graham cracker crumbs. I don't know why that sounds funny, but I like it. Just for science, if I was gonna create my own treat, I think I would do a Mickey ice cream bar dipped in the Werther's caramel, drizzled with white chocolate, and then topped with pretzel pieces. That would be it. Maybe I'll do it next month. But like I said, now we gotta get ready for dinner at Paddlefish. Paddlefish. And we have made it to Paddlefish. Look at this restaurant. Isn't it so beautiful? And it's cool because you can actually walk around. You don't need to be dining here. They have bars on multiple levels. You can just come in and grab a drink and relax and take a look. Here's the menu. We're gonna be probably here for dinner. And like I said, I think they're mainly known for their seafood, but they've got beef skewers, calamari, lobster corn dogs. Oh, I think I've had those before, and I'm probably going to get them again. They got a bunch of seafood boils, pastas. They've got some land and sea, a ribeye, filet. Lots of good stuff, and the food is pretty amazing here. They even got some clam chowder, some New England clam chowder. Paddlefish is a beautiful restaurant known for their seafood, but it wasn't always called Paddlefish. It once was called the Empress Lily, and it was named after Walt Disney's wife, and it was a shopping district, and then it became Fulton's, which then it was a restaurant, and eventually Paddlefish. And I'm so excited to show you guys the food and try it. I'm not the biggest seafood eater, so I'm not too sure what I'm gonna order, but I think I'm gonna like it. I asked for a table all the way up on the top floor, and take a look at this view. I love sitting out here because they got those pretty lights, but they have a bar up here that, like I said, you can just come up and sit at and grab a drink and just look out and enjoy the view of all of Disney Springs. Look at this. Isn't it amazing up here? You can see Rainforest Cafe over there, and I can't wait to see it erupt. You can see Saratoga on the other side, but over in the front, over by the front of the park here, or by the front of the boat, is where I think the best view is, because you can see everyone just shopping around by the World of Disney. I can already see the dinosaur from T-Rex Lounge there. Look at this. Isn't it so cozy? I think Paddlefish has one of the best dining views in all of Disney property, because you get to see a little bit of everything, and you're allowed to just free roam, just walk around the boat itself. I know I'm probably getting you spinny by doing all the spins, but you can just go from one side to the other, and you can see everything, and you can actually see the fireworks probably at night. To be honest, I used to come here all the time, and I used to not even eat at the restaurant. I would just come up, sit down in one of the areas at the front of the boat, and just watch sunsets and think about life. It was a really cool place for me to come and just kind of relax, and I feel like I should do that again. I think we're a couple hours away from the sunset, but on the other side of the boat, I'll show you in a second, has an amazing view, an amazing sunset view. They have some nice seating areas in the front of the boat, and this is the view I was talking about. Look at that. Isn't it a beaut? Yo, look, you can actually see the balloon in the air. Wow, can you imagine if that was lined up with the sun perfectly? It's a very sunny day out. And again, you get a nice view of everyone down below. That's where we came in. They actually have stairs that you can climb right here, or an elevator inside. But we already have our table, and I want to go put our food in so we can start eating. Of course, I got the lobster corn dogs as my appetizer, but then I also got their chicken. They have a grilled chicken with some succotash, and then you can add on a little shrimp to make it a land and sea combo, so I got that. But first, we have a little bread service, and take a look at this. This actually looks like it's a good bread service, like a pull-apart one. I like it. I like the design of it. I'm gonna just pull it apart. Oh wow, I see. There's 5 dinner rolls here, and they're just piled on top of each other. Fancy. The bread was delicious, but now our appetizer has arrived, and these are the lobster corn dogs. Look at this. It's lobster on a stick, battered and fried. I love it. I've had these before, and I think they took them off the menu and brought them back recently, so I'm excited to try them and show you guys again. They're very delicious, very scrumptious, and they're also very easy to eat. Oh, these are absolutely delicious. The cornmeal breading on it adds for a nice little crunchy texture, but the lobsters cook perfectly in there. I would get these 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And it comes with some aioli, but I don't think I need that sauce. Aioli. Honestly, I could probably just eat these lobster corn dogs as a meal. It comes with 5 of them, and I'm gonna be full after this, but we still got some chicken, some shrimp, and some succotash. Some succotash. Enough of the lobster business, even though I added my lobster corn dogs to my entree because I wanted to consolidate a little bit. But here's my entree. I got the grilled chicken with mop sauce on it, and it comes with some succotash, and then I added 4 pieces of shrimp for a little land and sea combination, and I got the shrimp blackened, and these are jumbo. Look at these. That's a pretty big shrimp, and I like the succotash. It's looking pretty good. I just like saying succotash, to be honest. First, let's start with the shrimp. Look at that. nicely blackened. And I heard that if you pinch the tail, you get all the meat out. So I'm gonna try to pinch the tail and slide it out. Oh, I did a pretty good job. I mean, there's some meat left in there, but that's not bad. The shrimp is so good, and it's seasoned very, very well. It's got a little spice to it, but I love it. I'll eat these shrimps all day. This is such a great meal. I love the corn dogs, and I love the shrimp. The succotash I know I'm gonna love, and the chicken. Now on to the grilled chicken, and everything has really good flavor. That's what I noticed so far, especially that shrimp. Got a little kick to it, but I think the grilled chicken is gonna have a nice little saucy taste to it. Little saucy. I don't know what kind of like sauce is on this chicken, but I love it. I think it says a mop sauce. Kind of tastes like a little barbecue-y, but with a little bit of spice. But everything combined, like I could literally build bites out of this. Take a little chicken, a little shrimp, a little succotash, and a little lobster corn dog and make one whole bite, and everything will blend together perfectly. Paddlefish did good. I love it, and I'm just enjoying my view up here. Look at this. It's such a cozy, relaxing area. I think they have some live entertainment over there, and I can actually hear the music. Now we got a little bit of everything on one bite. A little succotash chicken. It looks like it's got pieces of bacon in there. Look at that. That is some fancy succotash, and it's got a little spice to it. Or it's just some of the shrimp spice like rubbing off on it. Man, I might eat all this food. Like, I'm kind of excited. Succorin succotash, I think I like it. As I was sitting here enjoying my little succotash meal, somebody dropped me off cupcakes for Gracie. Look at this. 2 Gracie from the Conklin pups. Copper, Annie, and Ellie. NEPA, look at that. We love you, Nate, Donna, and Dwayne. Well, thank you, Donna and Dwayne, and the Conklin pups. I hope I'm saying the name right, but I can't wait to give Gracie one when I get home. You know she's looking for him. The paddlefish was amazing. I loved my lobster corn dogs and my chicken and my shrimp. I gotta come back here more often. And now I decided to come out and just hang out at the front of the boat. I don't know what they call the front of the boat, but I wanted to watch the sunset for a little bit before we start meandering through Disney Springs again. Look at this view. Look at this. I am obsessed with sitting over here. You get a nice view of everything. The sun just went behind those clouds there, but it was a lot brighter and nicer. And it's probably going to get even better later on in the evening, but we got to keep moving along. I want to make my way back down towards the garages of where we parked. I was going to get a dessert here because they have a pretty good key lime pie, but I think maybe we'll try and see if we can find some more snacks around the springs before we head home. And I don't got to stop at Sprinkles because I already got Gracie her cupcakes. It has definitely gotten a lot busier since we went up for dinner. Holy moly, look how congested it is over here by Gideon's. That is a lot of people. It's definitely because it's a Saturday night, though. Saturday nights are pretty busy here at Disney Springs. There's also a really big cheer competition going on right now at Walt Disney World. I think they're at the Wide World of Sports because I've seen a lot of cheerleaders walking around. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get another snack because the lines look pretty long. I was going to stop at the ganachery and see what they had there, but the line was coming out and wrapping around. And I've done enough lines today with Gideon, so maybe we'll just browse around a little bit. And if nothing bites us, then head on home, give Gracie her cupcakes, and kind of just relax and end the video from there. I made my way down the Everglazed, and I forgot that they have chicken tenders now. Look at this. Love me some tenders, hot honey chicken combo at Everglazed, the donut shop. Usually they're making the donuts right here, but it looks like somebody already made the donuts. It's time to make the donuts. I already made the donuts. Next time I come to Disney Springs, I have to try those chicken tenders at Everglazed. I just had that big meal, so like there's no way I'd be able to put any chicken tenders down, even though I do like chicken tenders. But I think we're just gonna head on home. There was literally lines at every single little sweet stop. Even at Everglazed, there was about 15-20 people in line there, because I was thinking about getting a donut. You know, just a little late night donut after having a donut here already. But you know, I think it's better we pass. And plus, like I said, we're going to go home and Gracie's going to get her snack. And there she is, the most beautiful dog on earth. Gracie girl. Oh, you want a cupcake? This was a present. They actually gave them to me at the Paddlefish, and they wanted to give them to you. So I hope you enjoy. Say thank you. Oh, she got to flip it over. Look at that. Oh, she's a little princess. And with that, I think we are done here today. I had a lot of fun hanging out in Disney Springs. The Gideon's treats were amazing, especially the halfway to Halloween, the Dunkin' stick. That was so awesome. I love that. It might go down as one of my favorite Gideon's treats ever. And maybe because I'm nostalgic for that Dunkin' Donuts peanut stick. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments, because I'm pretty sure they don't make them anymore. It makes me sad. But that one was way better. And also, Paddlefish was awesome. A little shrimp and succotash, a little shrimp and succotash. It was delicious. And now, like I said, Gracie's back home. I'm back home. Happy to be in Florida for a little bit. I know I got a lot of travels ahead. In fact, I'm probably not going to be able to make it to one of them. If you guys don't know, whenever I go out to the different cons like San Diego or any Comic-Con or Fan Expo, I link up with the Roosevelt's crew, and we usually have like a meetup either at the booth or in a restaurant outside where we order a bunch of food, buy some drinks, and we just say, hey, come out and hang out. And it's awesome. It's one of my favorite things to do. And they actually go like almost every 2 weeks to different cons all around the world. So I tried to put together like a map or a list of ones that I wanted to go to this year. And sadly, I have Dallas at the end of the month, and I don't know if I'm going to make it in time, only because we have so much before that. Like in the next 2 weeks, in the next 3 weeks altogether, I've got to go to California, which I'm so excited for the Disneyland anniversary. And then I got to come back to Florida, fly to New York, and then go New York to London because we're doing MCM, and we're going to have a meetup at MCM in London. So if anybody's going to be there, I'll post a link when we're a little bit closer to the date. We usually announce it like the week before, like where we're going to have it, and it's really awesome. So I'll post a link on my Instagram to let you guys know. But we go from London to Paris, and we're in Paris for like 3 days, and then we have to fly back to New York, and then we stay 1 day and then fly to Dallas. But I need to be back in Florida for something very important, and I only have a day window, so I'm not going to be able to probably make it to Dallas, only because I have to then just go straight New York to Florida. And that makes me sad, but I'm sorry. I won't be at Dallas this upcoming Fan Expo. Maybe next year. This is like my 3rd year doing it with Roosevelt's. And we've gotten to do so many cool cities and explore and just hang out. And I don't normally, I usually make a video, but a lot of times I don't make videos when I go out. And I do a lot of these meetups only because I think it's more important to hang out with the people that watch the videos at that moment instead of trying to make the video, And it's awesome. If anyone has ever came to like any of the meetups, I really hope you have a great time. Like I said, we try to put it together, and it's free. Like, we don't charge anything or anything like that. It's just an awesome way to get out and meet a lot of people. And it's awesome because I've made some incredible memories at all these meetups. And if anybody actually has had the chance to come to one, let me know if you guys enjoyed your time, because I love it. And it's an awesome feeling just to kind of interact and talk to a lot of people and hear about things. And it's awesome. It's a great feeling. But like I said, I don't know if I'll make it to Dallas. So sorry, Dallas. Anywho's, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And like I said, I'll have a couple more videos posted, hopefully here in Florida before we head out to Disneyland. And then we're going to hit the ground running. It'll be a fun little, I think it's like a 2-week span. And I'm excited. I'm excited to share it all with you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. And bye.